Hi everyone, it's Maggie and I'm here with another project share. This is the fabric book that I made for Patrizia for our swap. And yeah, she had asked me if I would mind making a small fabric book, and I said no. So it's the first fabric book I've made in a while, I think. And it did take me a while to do. It was a little confusing in the beginning because when I started it, I wasn't sure exactly where I was going, but I think the end result, came out okay. This is the cover, the front cover, and as usual, I took two pieces of muslin. I put some batting in the middle. I sewed around it, put another one on top, sewed it down the middle to make, I think it's 6 pages altogether, including the front and back. And then I started covering the front and the back, and I covered it in doilies. And it was my intention to make this a fabric doily book, but more on the doily side. But that really only happened on the front and back covers, I think. So I'll remember as we go through it, though. But I do like how it turned out. There's several, and let me show you the back too. It might be easier if I just opened it up. Let me just take it off for a second. Okay, so here's the front and back cover. And I started off with a large doily, and then I added from there. I wanted different kinds, different colors, the different shapes of doilies. And as you can see, this and this, I think, are the same doily. And then I did add some small ones, though, in between, too. So that's how the front and back cover came out. And then when I was finished putting all the doilies on there, I put this applique piece here down the spine. And then I just started embellishing from there. I left the back very simple. I wanted the doilies to show through on this. A lot of times I end up mostly covering the doilies, and I did because some of them were so beautifully done and they're vintage, and I just wanted them to show through. And there's my made with love tag. And yeah, so I left the back just doilies. Okay, so let's get back to the front cover. I had this beautiful image, and I think this is one of the images I had Johnny Tabasco 14 print for me, and I just thought it was perfect for the cover. And then this trim here, I believe I got from Liz, who is Tin Lizzie. And then I put flat back pearls around just to finish it off. Up in the corner here, I did one of those flower applique pieces. I put this on top, and then a little flower embroidered piece in the middle. And then down the bottom, I had this beautiful, let me put this out to the side for one, I don't know if I can, but I had this beautiful flower sequin applique with the dangles, and I put that in the corner. And then I added this rhinestone piece, and then this applique that came off of a trim by the yard. And then I had these vintage, it was like a doily piece, one of those fabric doily pieces, and I cut the flowers individually. and then I put little connectors and then tiny little clay flowers. I had a couple of these leaves, so I put one on each side there. And I think that's it for the front. I added, some appliques, different types of, this is from a curtain, different types of appliques and, flowery things. So that's the front cover. And then you open it up to the first 2 pages, and I did these in a pale peach color. And this is another fabric image that I think Johnny printed for me. And I added this beautiful applique trim on the 2 sides here. And then I added this on the other 2 sides. And then I just added some flat back pearls to finish it off. And up in the corner, I had cut out, this was out of a large applique piece, and I fussy cut out the corner. Underneath, I added this, whoops, let me bring you up a little bit. I added this beautiful, I don't know what kind of a trim it is. This was one of the trims I got from Olivia, and I think it's a crochet trim. And I actually went all around the whole 2 pages. And underneath here, which you can't see on this page, but I covered the muslin in this fabric here, and it's a pale peach also. And then on this page, here's the trim again, and I added some more of this applique piece that goes along with this piece up here in this corner. I made it into a pocket using this this piece here, and then I added the little embroidered flowers. This is a small piece of trim that I think I also got from Olivia, and the little flowers dangle, and I added clay flowers to the dangle flowers, and then the little flowers in between. And I like how these 2 pages came out. I think they come out really pretty. And I think that was it, because I think the underneath goes, it goes to the next 2 pages. So this is going to keep sliding down. So the next 2 pages I did in lavender and cream, and I really love how these 2 pages came out. I used this embroidered trim, and this went along the bottom of the 2 pages, and this embroidered trim here went around the sides and the top. I know I'm not showing this very well, am I? Sorry. And then I went with this embroidered trim around the on top of the other trims, and then to top that and finish it off, I added the lavender trim here, which I think I also got from Liz. And then these fussy cut pieces here with the flowers and the leaves on this corner, and then this beautiful piece here I got from Gail Fava of 4. And this is the flower page. I added a doily and then a couple of different flower appliques on top of that, and I just layered till I ended up with an acrylic flower in the middle. And that was this page. And then the image on this page, I think also I I had that one printed from Johnny also. I added this acrylic flower in her hair. I positioned the applique to look like this flower was part of her dress. And then I put this trim around the perimeter of the image, And I think that came out really nice. It doesn't lie flat, but I think that's okay. And so that's those 2 pages. And then the last 2 pages I did in kind of a pink and green and yellow, just to go with the image. And 3 for 3. I think Johnny printed this for me also. And I love this image too. And so I took this lacy piece here, I fussy cut flowers, and I put those in the background. I used a beautiful lace for underneath. It's kind of a beigey brown. And then I added the image. I used this little daisy trim. And then all around I used this beautiful, I call it a flower trellis trim, and this is from One Little Dreamer. And I added tiny clay flowers on all the flowers. And they go all around both pages. And on this page, I took these flower appliques from a vintage curtain. Then on top of that, I added these beautiful flower appliques also. And then from this trim over here, I added these little flowers in the middle. And then these leaves are from Julie, Thrifty Paper Garden. And I added them in the 3 different areas. And I love how this page came out. I really do. And underneath, this is an antique trim. And I use it sparingly because it's very old, it's very delicate, and I don't have a lot of it, but I just love how it framed the 2 pages, so I put it all around, and I love how it came out. And yeah, I'm happy with all three double pages. So that's those 2 pages. And then we're back at the back. So I think that's about it. I'm pretty sure I showed everything. And there's lots of things that you really can't see. You have to look and kind of, go through the layers just to see how many different doilies I used, how many different layers I used, different appliques. There's several layers on each page, but there's just no way I can go through them all and show you. But I think you kind of get the idea when you see the front cover. So yeah, so this is the fabric book. I really hope that Patrizia likes it. I don't think I remembered to ask her what color she liked or didn't like, so I'm just hoping that she likes the colors that I used on the different pages. So if you'd like, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. And I think I have one more piece to show, and that will be the needle book that I made for her. So I should have that video on soon. So thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.